Hello, me mama Drew. Me mama Ache. Ewo Ghana Samre. Nijiri se Samre be himadi Ache. Ana Samre Pabusu. With the anyway, I saw another episode with regards to immigration process. And the Becca wants spousal visa interview process. Spousal visa interview say be a wukunu ana we say odo uba brutra niema ese we say wa file na niema bibia kum jojo ewie no ade ba ko ehu hia pa say we so ne say interview no ubetima ye niema ese we nyina yi na mo interview no so na say and none idea say ebia ebetima decide whether say won sabeka visa na say won sanka enti process ne enye say famu period bia na say fa no ahonjo kwan so because baby ebedru bia na ne matimo sesa enti mahwehwe around ho ensem ne niema ye ta bisa e wo interview mu questions are very common. Nipa bebre bi so almost questions we say. Ewum say niema bi wo ho no ma ana nsem bo ebisa wa a little different from this because say ne u case in city no enyo obi a na ye deport ne enyo obi a na bia wa ba ha pen na nti no say bia wa ba ha pen na ye deport o pen na wa ase niema e ma u case ni yes no nkono e ma ne dem no e better ma questions na ye a little different from this but there are some of the questions are the same like similar basically. Inti my church a few of the questions na wo manim ha no ma making kind na my church kwan a ese ofa so a obetima yi anu yi before I start answer me sha ase no ade ba kwa meka ne say uko interview a minim say maybe I be ko interview be ko obi anim a say obi bisa wo oma won sem bisa ase ebetima ma ho apopo yam hihye ne nasefo nyina ebetima aba ngufo na wo bisa wo ye bisa wo questions no consular officers no omu nim say binim wo hono ma ye ho popo ugina nipa mu a ana say you are the sport ye bisa say ho popo ntine bu a ye te wase ba emfa eno ho so Emma sema answer ye there be emfa ho popo meka say ane ye ni say ho popo kra still na say manage na the say we ya mitimi yi anu yi enti be sha say no question ye very common ewo spousal visa interview questions in mono and it say what is your name you bisa say within the say you go straight forward. My name is, for instance, my name is Comfort Owusu Ajay. Dear NTIS Ubo within and say application process ne edinya ye de she moma ono say din na ese and me wa rehwemu say and as I hope say edin so eno na wo birth certificate. Say within the time no moya man within the sign for some reason bia say unya ho adansidie krata to support that but say within wo application process no so no wo ho aban krata edi ho adansidie no wo de beba interview ho bi nti wo middle name a won say ye krom no especially Ghanaians bebre no ya ye ni middle names inti se woni middle name that's okay but our middle name so body no the middle name na ka ho just like see the full application process so just like a birth certificate so now the next question and it say how old are you no this is question on what bisa bebre a simple question basic question so able on my these are just basic question I say the all interview no I say all year to ease you up say be ya next questions na emu ye din kakra ba no be ye ne bi say how old are you yeah, especially in the Akan culture, no, and I say minimum about other tribes, no, but especially in Akan culture, no, say would say this year, be I am say November now be due 29th birthday. You see, I feel more. I say, where will we? I say, where will we? Where do you say? And yes, I'm a bank cartel, and I say, America immigration process, and yes, I'm your family. O birthday say, I can one day crampo, and son of birthday now, so Hannah who say, Union New Year. And Caucasia with the wedding, over 29 years old, knowing well, say, o birthday, 2 days, 2 days coming, and I say, 1 week time, and I say 1 month time, there be o birthday in your son, yeah, and call boss are dating, and find feeling being, and find none being count. Where, sir, I say, 1 cannot correct. Oh, because where are they? He has a wedding for. You could do it was a penance. What started damage you won't credibility because when you are there, wedding for actually, especially immigration officer. The other question, another question is saying, Bisa, yes, who is petitioning for you? Why they petition for you? Inti, I don't know if who is petitioning for you. Who is what is your relationship with the petitioner? And I said, listen, who is petitioning for you? A hormone. Sa question no bet ma bo nipa no assume see anything. And I bet ma ka say if my wife Grace Danso and my husband Robert Ajimai. Like who is petitioning? What kind of sana? Ask the one answer 2 questions in one. Bet ma ka say because there ma a better so because say my husband Robert Ajimai and now my wife Grace down so and say what can say Grace down so you best hear beside say and who is she, what is her relationship to you, right? You can say my wife, my husband, we say then well kill 2 questions with a in one answer in tea and also yeah a boy I don't know like one kind of thing. Oh my wife Grace down so oh my wife you see a champoma. Oh my husband quadruple, you know. Another question I hear very common is when they say, where does your spouse live? So we can say, into we say, yes, spouse have say, yes, where does your spouse live? Yes, where does your wife live? Or where does your husband live? Into bizarre question, and they expect more than say in America. And when you say you live in America, because we can say in America, what's the man? I simply another question say, where in America? So we say, Senia, Wagan, Ibiza say, where do you live? Which more corona within the area within. So I say, it's all dream fat. So question we say, we live here, we live in Chicago, USA. And I say, open USA, go open quite one can come, but just for extra. Well, like I say, we live in Atlanta, Georgia. Live in New York City. No, say, what work does your spouse do? Many a times in a bit more honor, depending on your relationship with or spouse and the a boy, you knew my Juma cry, you're a yen, but you knew my Juma, you couldn't hear a butcher. A very important say, I have a normal say. Unu a Juma, you couldn't hear because they do have some father types. I tried there also. So, Inti a very important say, who will be say a Juma, Ukunu, and now you're or your nurse and I work that what work that your spouse do. She's a cashier at McDonald's. She's a cashier at a Walmart. He's a doctor at this medical hospital. What would you know? She's a teacher. She's a high school teacher. She's a middle school teacher. She's a nanny. She's a babysitter. She's like those we say so that they know a Juma. Oh, she's a police officer. She's a security man for this company. Ebi wo ho no ma extra. Say okay say maybe she's a nurse, no so me hear more information baby say she's a nurse we say. But person like say she's a nurse for this web company we say. And no chere say we nipa no. So hu say me say I me peka say no bisa me anu maka oye adwuma o ha say ema this company oye we say ma we say. But the here ne say wunimu adwuma nipa no ye. What? And go say a business, okay, when I say business about business now, you have to be specific because business they be brave. They just want to know a Duma potting and nipane. Aha. And Juma no be wo no ma you baby say say a normal day at work because you expect say we no yiri di nkomo. We no kunu di nkomo. Nti niam bi wo no ma say we nim dada. So I say nti no so we say no wuni ma mesrew samre no tu hwana mo na anu kunu ana no we ready nkoma bisa no da bi o kan adwuma mu asem kyerɛ da we ka adwuma na adwuma mu asem kyerɛ emfa na say o kasa o complain too much emfa say wukunu de da bia na de why business banana bisa da adwuma de say no ko adwuma de na ye na se for I said those near-man, what had this uncle mana, you do what you decide a question we are. Who ya say be in a horn of my drain a check and something like it. No, I say how long have Nipano lived there? I say live there. Pump your question name the fry into a boy because area how long has Nipan lived there. Ube to me bisa we say no. Semina bisa me and maybe say lived you mean in America or in this state. So I say because they are very important and they say don't assume the question we na gidi say home why no betima yimi nu a mpacho mfa wadwen mo ho emma na answer bia so gidi say question bi ni answer betima yimi nu mfa wadwen mo ho say che wadwen ya bisa na say bisa na on chere me say o pa chere say we ana say we say be ya abaka say how long has he lived there e bia na oka baby a wote say be apartment ana state ana e bia oka how long we betina abrochire on hane no akoka bia 5 years meanwhile no na baby in application form no ye no ye manage ne baby a watena adwuma wa ye like ama date na say for ndi wo kwaka say 5 years e bia wo dwen say abrochire how long have you lived there and had the person lived there no o dwen say abrochire no say baby a na o dwen say apartment or ti ana say state no timun mu ase no bisa enti no obi how long have you lived there na no bisa say do you mean the state in USA or in the where in the state that she and I say he lives in say be ya kofa mwai because okaka 5 years because okay later on form na I say we the true and so na e bia question na enti ase one enti ase intima o ma asem mo na the way we sit as in a different from the way I know no so again enti make sure say you baby self clarification ni bumfu omo adwuma na say de ye tu omo ka so omo yan so metina na mi bisa questions enti na say bisa asem na say wonti ase bisa ntechi mu no say how long have you and your spouse been together so ka say how long have you been together sa question we say no straightforward kaka to me you know so how long have you been together yen there me say answer no be abewa no be a impatwable no and I say ebia wa we one of the lucky ones be amodie muhu abusafo na arrange ma mo na mo ware intina dating bia was involved the brother how long have you been together and no betima achim ka say we've been together for 15 years but we've been married for 5 years. That's a simple answer. We've been together for 6 years. We've been married for 6. Especially say emre na woni nipa na atena bom ana enye say atena say like live in a house together but woni na nanti abom say in a relationship wise no emre woni na date together na if it's longer than how long am we no ma warrior and say that your answer should encompass the two. So that's because say how long have you been together? Say na me share me kunu na say na me ne ye wo high school na ye twem pana na ya wife for 3 years because we've been together for 3 years. Na baby from akọ bia me kun so file a application or twem say we've been together for say 10 years. Now he say ba kwa koditro. So hu sa. Enti because how long have you been together? Na so ojiri say you've been together since emra mo started say mu date. Ebesi samre ya ye bisa interview no. Say in fear dua because we've been together for 10 years and we've been married for 5 years and now we've been married for 8 years. We've been married for 9 years. But so who said those two numbers in you different now? You have to state that in the answer. So I say. The next most important another important question. So I tell Visa and they say when did you get married? If I say maybe and I'm worried in no yet date say what until you can date now. That will be enough. You don't need to explain. We say we are any date. You can't win is date. Alright. If you just say indicate, you know, say mummy and woman, and now buy no woman. Until you can say yes, we have 3 kids. No, we don't have any kids, but she has 3 kids. I said like ube to makasa so that if there's any follow-up question, say muni ma dear they say wuni ba no muni ma na say be a won worry pain na ma o baby just saying no say mu ma na say man whether if I worry man see if you answer just say I don't have any case with her and I say she doesn't have any case with me, but she has 2 of her own from a previous receipt. And I say we don't have any case together. Period. We don't have any case together. Inti samu ma you baby say nkwala no wo he because no so ya important because say faale ma wa na say mu ma near fancy be or ban in Ghana in a be man a fire man so them be ba na say nkwala no Ghana if you say nkwala who goes most of the time to say within nkwala no so I can't be saying inti we say nkwala no wo here no actually nkwala no be they are home with my parents and I say they are with their father like just stay nkwala no wo here just come baby or more man can say they are in Ghana anyway trying to say because the next question baby can say who do they live with and Kwalani knew in Kenya because who do they live with the case where are they not over interview me on by oh they came with me they are with where are they came with me they are outside because I perform when say where are they are home with my sister. Who do they live with? They live with me. And then they live with their father. They live with their auntie, like they say. And so, you can say, who does your wife or husband live with? You can say, who can you roommate? I can say, he live with a roommate. I say, he lives with, she lives with a roommate. And I say, she lives alone. And then she lives with the kids. Like, I can say, where is your wife's family? And that's where's your husband's family? His parents are in Europe. You know, they can't family and most of the time I'm sure they are not asking say no what for no money auntie and now. Just mention the ones that you're referring to. We really know for no in our Ghana say they're in Ghana. So when was the last time you saw your wife? And this is one of the top questions to be on when was the last time you saw your wife or your husband? Into besides our question now. Say when you're home, why you tentem at the mom. Say when was the last time you saw your husband? Oh, my husband was here in 2016 Christmas, for Christmas, and I say I saw my husband 2014 6 months. I saw my husband. Just give something. As I said, my husband was here 3 years ago. 3 years ago was in July. The thing is that. Once most of the time, the questions go on my specific date. But they go on more kind, I say won't carry the specific date now. Don't lie and go and say it was January 2nd, 2004, it was a Friday. One honey, a work here. Once an hour can in a church. I will call for tonight your home. Will be so question real interview. Okay, track or uncle pulling a color and Uncle Henry. You were sure say it was a Friday, and so Uncle Henry be a Sunday. What did you? Yes, and then you was say own credibility because of what one year said, if I don't know, be true. And the Apacia safe through. Ehu omo ya trofo no omo ya trofo no enti no mpese obekwa ade a wonye hwe wo ho no man ko ka with so much conviction. Okay, enti you beside say when was the last time you saw it? No kai date, the exact date. The was 12 July and I was August 26th. Kai we say na ni say what kai month and kai the year na say that, say the month and the year. Okay, they will accept it. Because I did that. You beside me, you said when was the last time home, Papa? I just mentioned say it was here this year during the Christmas of this year. That was it. Winning said because he said the documentation there I'm not by our notion then I should say he was in Ghana in December. And it was around Christmas. That was and just be careful. Don't go and give like an exact date if you are not sure. When you're sure and command date finishing, I say you're damaging your own credibility. Now, do you have wedding pictures? If you have wedding pictures, it's like yes, we have wedding pictures. And then you take them. I brought them. Maybe make sure the pictures nowadays, man, on any pair of women minimum, especially both families, minimum most of them, because me sure say wedding do a honor musician for everybody work out winning or not. I say, and the winning you be so well winning. If why the disappointed saying when you, who is this, who is that? Say with me identify. And certain questions I am what I say, do you see or visit your wife's or husband's extended family? Umunim say Ghana for ya mambe mushion here nti se oba na se be ma wonso for ho no ma okosra o nti na ye bisawa okosra o mo aka do you see it? Yes, when the last Christmas and when they do it and I visit them on special occasions like Easter, Christmas. I was there last Christmas. That's good enough for them. Well, they just want to know so you are establishing a relationship. So if you don't go to see them, no, we don't see them because we are same thing. We don't see. Well, look, I say you don't go to visit the family. Next or more work as a more Ghana. What's a Ghana honor? Now say you don't visit your in-laws. There has to be a reason. And it is because you don't see them there, then there should be a reason why you don't go to see them. And now they are not coming. You don't start leaving the because we miss out. Nasa also one can. Now say one more no call back or join who say. And one more pan say we need and now we can't be near as in a Ghanaian. Say over wire now once so 400 I say you know even try to see them and I say if you don't go to see your in-laws, you just let maybe we had an issue and I say we had a fight and we had this issue. So my husband has advised me not to go there. My wife has advised me not to go there, but I send them money and I remittances like whatever form of a way you are able to reach out to them. Because I say America higher tea over 1 morning now for fire. They don't expect you to say anything, but it's based on Ghana culture and I hear from Bisa or some of the questions into yourself. So in their point in that same perspective and say or no your whole Ghana or who's saying Ghana for your money and some of their questions is modeled around senior Ghana for year me to buy senior maybe into you Bisa see it in that way, not say I have sent out for your money now. We are going to respond in that manner, okay? They don't expect you to do otherwise. Another important question here is Bisa in a lot of immigration processes, whether it's spousal, fiancé, tourist visa, the H1B for student visa, and then for yeah, questions are more types and say, have you traveled outside of Ghana before? What could Togo? Yes, but Togo outside Ghana, even though say you may want to believe otherwise. Okay. Wako Cote d'Ivoire, wako Nigeria, and so many countries. And you say you're butcher, but you're country. In Tibia, have you traveled outside Ghana? I said, we just, yeah, your team will stamp him on. I say, Master, the Ubu, offer a bush road, the choir near the end. I don't know whether you want to go and say that the offer a bush road in a choir, Master. Can the originally say, war stamp, and passport stamp. One day, your stamp or passport one day, and okay. Because okay, say you have never traveled outside, near your passport, near your when I say you've gone outside Ghana, and just read the truth. Now, another question say between I said, when was the last time you spoke to your spouse? In this question, they will hope, or and I will hope, say, you besides that question now, it will be this morning. Because matter obi a onyo oyere ana ni ukunu na etewo no ma o ye immigration process bi ama wanti say in communication yi ntinti aso, you know, say I say and yes like we talk like every 3 months na say I say hey mama, you know. Now I say e go kwa ebisa say what did she say, they will expect to say nipa na file ma on na niji aware no ho na niam e kofan they will more expect say that na oba interview na the 94 no na ready ye no be kasa nti no say one so ye, you know, yeah, similar. What did she or he say? Nti I do a honor my return say like okasa me say bia o mommy home popo na everything dey no vampire mom. You know, like those last minute words na say for because there's only way kasa na nu kunu kasa before you went for an interview. Everybody expects a good luck will be in order. You know, I say enya hono na nkomo tintin bi about a year bi over kind of myself. But you know, any last minute words basically that's what this is saying. How do you communicate with your spouse? My questions and they are not in order. International they are frafra. You say how do you communicate with your spouse? And WhatsApp or on Facebook, telephone, first and the Akan a trail letter. Say no so that we be yeah. Can be a woody communicate with saying that a boy on my baby self for evidence. And I think says so far those are the questions that I was able to get to help people know how to answer some of the questions. Alright, Intina, I would like to end my segment here and then continue next time on other types of interviews. Thank you, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments and suggestions, put it down below and I'll be happy to address those. If not, then see you again next time.